All right, my people, how are you and where are you watching us from? Sesko medical underway at Manchester United. I want to let you know that 19 hours back, Benjamin Sesko touched down Manchester yesterday. And when he went ahead, obviously touched down Manchester, he went ahead to obviously find himself in a position of really putting out a very huge arrival at Manchester United. But before he really arrived, allow me to show you how he really left the side of RB Leipzig. Now, we are told by Build RB Leipzig, Benjamin Sesko pictured at the airport in Leipzig yesterday with his agent Elvis Basanovic. Manchester United Director of Recruitment, Christopher Vivel, was also part. Now, that is the photo you are seeing in there. That is the photo you are seeing in there. So that is the photo that you guys are really seeing in there. Benjamin Sesko is here. Basanovic is here. Christopher Vivel is there. So it shows you that he literally took it in his hands, that he is Christopher Vivel, and was like, I need to be there to obviously get this deal done and dusted. And I think it showed how important Benjamin Sesko is to the side of Manchester United. And I think they sent a very clear-cut message in there about what they are all about as the club of Manchester United and how they are so much interested in this guy known as Benjamin Sesko. So when they left, remember, the flight from Leipzig to Manchester is close to 5 hours. They went ahead to arrive in Manchester. And when they arrived in Manchester, obviously Benjamin Sesko had to really rest a little bit. And we need to eat that the medical was obviously going to be conducted today. And Fabrizio Romano went ahead to confirm to us that Benjamin Sesko will do the medical on Friday morning, will sign his contract on Friday afternoon, evening, and then on Saturday he will be at Old Trafford unveiled as new Man United player. So, United have been fast at doing this, and they've gone ahead to obviously find themselves in a position of really getting the deal done and dusted in the nick of time. So, today morning, Fabrizio Romano told us that Benjamin Sesko set to undergo medical ahead of signature of 5-year contract at Man United, process starting early morning as Sesko will be unveiled tomorrow at Old Trafford. And then we went ahead to get in a huge update from Platigol and Sky Germany that Benjamin Sesko is currently undergoing his medical at Manchester United. He's expected to sign his contract, which runs until 2030 by tomorrow, at the latest Saturday. Now, Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United is literally a done deal. Done deal, and what can obviously stop it? I don't see it there. I don't see anything that can stop that deal of Benjamin Sesko coming to pass, because Man United, I think they've gone ahead to do everything that is really needed to see to it that all goes on well as planned. And I tell you what, it is my utmost honor to let you know that the side of Manchester United is really getting in a striker that I think they've been chasing for some long time, and finally they've gone ahead to obviously get him in. Now, one of the factors that I want to hint on is how thick and fast United has gone ahead to go into these deals. And if you've been here for some time, you know what we've always gone ahead to obviously talk about Man United. We've talked about United not being able to execute deals ASAP. United have always gone ahead to take a lot of time to execute those deals. You understand? But United making a bid, submitting their bid, I think on Tuesday. Wednesday, the bid gets accepted. Here we go, gotten, on Thursday. Then the player travels, you understand, on Thursday. and he's now in Manchester undergoing the medical. You know, these are things that we've gone ahead to see Madrid do, Man City do, Liverpool do, Arsenal do, and very many other clubs, you know, with reputable people. And I think Christopher Vivell, with his experience, he has gone ahead to obviously prove people wrong that maybe the departure of Dan Ashworth was really right. And they've gone ahead to obviously see a deal like this come to pass in a nick of time. And that is what has gone ahead to excite me, that for the deal of Bryan Mbeumo and Matthias Cunha, you know that we all had reservations. You understand. But at the end of it all, we've gone ahead to find ourselves in a position of really getting the best of the best from that. So, as it stands, I want to let you know that the club of Man United is really doing things right. And I'm really impressed. That is it. I'm really impressed with what United have gone ahead to put out on the cards. And I just can't wait to see to it that we really do this on Carlos Baleba. Because Baleba, for me, he is one of those signings that we have to get, you know. And Andre Onana is doing a very good job because he's his fellow Cameroonian international and is telling him to come to Man United. Now, I'm 100% sure that with the speed we've gone ahead to obviously use to swiftly get this deal done and dusted, I know it will obviously be in the same spirit that we really do the deal of Carlos Baleba, because most of the deals we've gone ahead to fail to do, and these players have gone ahead to obviously join other clubs, it's because we dilly-dally around, you understand. But if you obviously catch the chicken by its mouth, you can obviously beat competition from any team. And our execution, by the way, for the first two transfers, I never really gave him like credit. But for this all, Benjamin Sesko, in a space of 2-3 days, getting it done and dusted has shown us that, all right, they can do something. But one will say, maybe it has been swift because Christopher Vivell is really in good books with Red Bull Salzburg, and he also got the player to Salzburg. From Salzburg to Leipzig, he has been the same guy, and from Leipzig to Man United has been the same guy, meaning that the player listens to him a lot. Now, yes, now if they are to prove to us that they can obviously go ahead and really get this up and running and do it again on Baleba, then we'll be like 5 finger salute, because in the previous 2 transfers, all they managed to do was to convince those players to choose United, but they took long to get the deal done and dusted. Now, we are waiting. I repeat, we are waiting for the deal of Carlos Baleba. If it really happens, you know, swiftly, like in the space of 1 week, because today is 8th, and you're left with like 25 days for the summer transfer window to come to an end. I tell you, the club of Manchester United would have gone ahead to prove me right that Vivell and Jason Wilcox are really doing a very beautiful job altogether. But if it doesn't happen that way, I will be like, it happened like that on Sesko, because Sesko and Red Bull Salzburg were in good books with Christopher Vivell, a man who has been at the helm of this transfer. That is it. So that's what we had for you here onto the United Matters channel. It's all about Benjamin Sesko, and I really want to let you know that it's really great to see that the club is really pushing this left, right, and center. You understand? So, as it stands, I don't know what your thoughts are, but Sesko is in, Baleba next. There is no question about that. Sesko is in, and Baleba is coming next. Rokan David is in here, and he's hanging out for now. First video of the day and more is yet to come on this channel. Please don't go anywhere. Just continue to subscribe and turn your notification bells on, because through that you'll obviously get notified when such really comes in through, and a lot will really happen. So guys, we out, you know. first video, and when he does complete his medical and completes his medical, that's another video that you won't miss out onto this channel.